Yo, welcome to the YouTube video, man. You know how it is. You know how it go. Rado on the way, and he here to stay. And no shoe, he brought some game with him. You know what I'm saying? So now today's nugget of wisdom for the day is how to get rid of negative thoughts. If you're an individual that struggles with negative thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Negative thoughts naturally pop up in your head. Thoughts of anxiety, thoughts of depression, just thoughts that you generally would not like. If those types of thoughts naturally pop up in your head and you want to get rid of them, came to the right place, man. Welcome. I got you straight. Now, before we actually get into what is the mechanism through which I get rid of my negative thoughts, I have to address the doubters. I have to address the haters. You know what I'm saying? And why do I need to do that? You know what I'm saying? Because you're the doubter. You're the hater. A good majority of y'all, there's a part of y'all that is saying, oh, Rado, how am I supposed to get rid of my negative thoughts, Rado? I've been thinking negative this whole time. I can't get rid of my negative thoughts. It's impossible. All of my family think negatively. There's no way I can stop thinking negatively. Hold on. I got you, man. Now, for the doubters and haters that exist up in here, not physically, but up in here, let me introduce you to this little concept, right? You who are watching this video right now has naturally occurring negative thoughts, right? So if your brain naturally comes up with negative thoughts, isn't it equally as plausible and possible for your brain to naturally come up with positive thoughts? Not truly. I want you to think about it. It's not like negative thoughts and positive thoughts are mutually exclusive or that they're vastly different things. They're still thoughts at the end of the day. Don't you agree? So if they're still thoughts at the end of the day, it's just that the nature of the thought is different. Negative being here, positive being there. We could say that negative thoughts and positive thoughts exist on a spectrum. And if they exist on a spectrum, that means they're connected to each other. They're the same thing. Negative thoughts and positive thoughts are essentially the same. They're just at different degrees or different levels. So if my brain can naturally come up with negative thoughts, if your brain could naturally come up with negative thoughts, don't you think it's equally as possible for your brain to come up with positive thoughts naturally? You know what I'm saying? So, to get into it, how do you get rid of your negative thoughts? The answer is simple. The only way to get rid of your negative thoughts is through your attention. That's all it is. It's all about your attention. You know what I'm saying? It's not some elaborate technique. It's not some type of meditation. It's not some type of journaling. It's not some type of do tree cartwheels off of a hill. No, bruh. Nah. The way to get rid of your negative thoughts is through your attention. It's all about your attention, my boy. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean by my attention? How is it that my attention creates my negative thoughts? Don't worry. I got you, man. I got you. Now, before I could actually explain how attention creates your negative thoughts, or more so permits your negative thoughts, you have to understand what attention even is. Attention is a centralization of energy. That is what your attention is. That's concentration. That's attention. Whatever you are giving your attention to, you are essentially focusing all of your energy on one point, one thing. And now, when you take into account the laws of the universe, laws such as whatever you focus on expands, whatever you resist persists, wherever attention goes, intention goes, and wherever attention goes, energy flows. Now you could start to understand how it is your attention is the thing that's forming your negative thoughts. You know what I'm saying? For all of our lives, for all of your life, my life, our lives, we've been conditioned. Unconsciously, we've been giving negativity, negative thoughts, negative situations, and negative states of being our fullest attention. And if you're something like me, how I was in the past, I wouldn't just give my attention to these thoughts in the normal way of saying, oh, I'm feeling bad today, I'm feeling down today, I'm having a bad day, da 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 da. I would give my attention to thoughts in the way of like, yo, you're not supposed to think that way, bro. No, bro, that's a bad thought. Why do you wouldn't even want to think about that? Why am I thinking this way? By giving your negative thoughts your attention, aka your centralization of energy, you are inadvertently consciously or unconsciously fueling your negative thoughts. Now, how does this work? Why is this the way that it is? The natural thoughts that proceed out of your mind come from the subconscious mind. And unfortunately, for the most of us, we haven't been taught how the subconscious mind works. The thing is about the subconscious mind, the only language the subconscious mind understands is the language of energy and emotion. And the thing is, with our negative thoughts, how many times do we emotionally react and respond to our thoughts? I shouldn't be thinking this way. Man, I'm having a bad day. Da 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 da. I don't like the way I'm feeling. Why did I have to have that jealous thought? Why did I have to have that angry thought?
Why did I have to have that depressive thought? Why did I have to have that anxious thought?
Da 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 da. You understand what I'm saying, bro? By focusing on your negative thought, and especially the kind of energy that your subconscious mind understands, the kind of language your subconscious mind understands is energy, emotion. A lot of us give emotional attention to our negative thoughts, and inadvertently we are fueling our negative thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So what's the solution? How do we get rid of this? How do we stop this cycle? How do we get rid of our negative thoughts? Simple. Ignore your negative thoughts. Ignore your negative thoughts. Ignore negative states of being. Ignore the negative thoughts in your mind. Ignore negative situations. I'm not saying be delusional about reality, but don't give more attention that is needed. If someone insults you, be like, okay, you could consciously recognize it, but then after that, put your attention somewhere else. If a negative thought pops up into your head, you could consciously recognize the thought, but then let it go. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand that you are not your thoughts, and your thoughts are not you. You choose which thought you resonate with by which thought you give your attention. So stop giving negativity in your life attention, and over time, the strength, the frequency, and the stickiness of the negative thought and the negative state it brings with itself will lessen and lessen and lessen and lessen, because you're fueling it less. Wherever attention goes, intention goes. Whatever you resist persists. Don't fight against the negative thoughts, completely ignore them. Wherever attention goes, energy flows. Whatever you focus on expands. You know what I'm saying? Focus on the negativity in your life, there's going to be more negativity in your life. But starve your negative thoughts, starve the negativity in your life of your attention, and you ain't gonna get no more problems no more. You know what I'm saying? There won't be any more problems. And the last example that I like to leave with y'all is this, right? You could think of your negative thoughts like a rage bait. What is the ultimate goal of a rage bait? To get you to react. When it comes to rage baiting, yes, their main goal is to get you angry. But what they really want from you is to react. So what's the best way to deal with a rage bait? Ignore the rage bait. Respond in any kind of way. You fuel the rage bait to continue further. You fuel the person to give you more rage bait. Don't try to fight your negative thoughts. Don't try to persuade your negative thoughts. Don't try to get rid of your negative thoughts. Don't try to set them straight or tell them who's boss. Completely ignore it, and over time, the frequency of your negative thoughts is going to lessen and lessen and lessen and lessen, and your mind will become more peaceful. That's all it is. That's the secret. That's it. Super simple. You know what I'm saying? It's super simple. Now, I do have techniques and practices that can help you redirect your attention from your negative thoughts to more productive things, or to any other thing, honestly. But this video is getting too long. I can't put it in this. So if y'all are interested in that, if y'all want to see a video like that, like, subscribe, drop a comment saying, yo, I'd love to see this video, Rado. You know what I'm saying? Drop some game on us. Da 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 da. Do that, and I might just make a part 2. You know what I'm saying? But overall, if you follow the principles that is in this video as it is right now, just ignore your negative thoughts and negative states of being. Over time, you will get rid of your negative thoughts. Trust me, that's how I done it. Now I'm at peace. I'm at peace. There we go. Have a wonderful day, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.